on Sports, the only sports show that keeps you glued to your seat. Everything else is just talk. Now, here's your host, Richard Miller.
Oh, it's another wonderful day to be alive in the city of Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome on in to Miller on Sports. My first guest on this Friday afternoon, one of my favorites. Former NBA All-Star, he spent 13 years in the league, and of course a member of the 1992 gold medal winning Dream Team. You can find him on Twitter, at Laettner B-Ball. Also Facebook, you can check it out. Christian Laettner Basketball Academy, LaettnerBball.com to learn more about the Academy, and also his coverage with Fox Sports of Team USA. You can watch all the videos, which I have at FoxSports.com. He's Christian Laettner, joining me with Miller on Sports and 1600 The Beach. How you doing, Christian?
Good morning, Richard. How you doing?
Very good, very good. Now, I want to start this off. I must say, your interviews with Team USA so far, they've been very, very good.
Well, thank you. I think you're being a little nice there because we're buddies, but, you know, it's something new for me. It's totally different. Usually I'm on the other side of the microphone, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I am learning, and it's you know, a growth in progress, and they're giving me some constructive criticism, and then I'm watching the videos myself and seeing what I can do better. Well, there are some good ones up there. I did a really neat interview with Coach K and a really good interview with Tyson Chandler that were a lot of fun and very interesting. So hopefully the general public will like them.
Mm-hmm. You had a number of very good interviews. Darren Williams, you talked to Blake Griffin before his injury. What did you notice, Christian, about this Team USA roster when you were in Las Vegas covering them with Fox Sports?
I noticed that they are extraordinarily talented on the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
The perimeter players they have are just mind-boggling. You can see from the Brazil game the other night that once Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant got in there, the whole game just changed. And I love Russell Westbrook's game. I love Darren Williams' game. You know, I told Darren that when I die, I want to be reincarnated as a point guard. And it would be nice to be, you know, a mixture of him and Russell Westbrook because they're just so – I love the way they play free out there. They're so highly skilled. They're so talented that when you watch them play, there's just no inhibition, no holding back. And that happens when you're highly, highly skilled like those two guys are. And they're a lot of fun to watch on the basketball court.
A conversation with Christian Laettner. You can listen online. Check us out at 1600thebeach.com. You can find Christian on Twitter at Laettner B-Ball. Now, Christian, in all of this Dream Team coverage, I read where you played Michael Jordan and David Stern in table tennis. I didn't know that you played.
Well, I know I not only play, but I'm a dominant player. And, no, you know, besides basketball, in my life, the sport that I've probably played the most is ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up with my brother and my father, and even through college, my freshman year, we had a dorm where there was ping pong tables at the bottom. So I used to get all my schoolwork done and all my lifting and basketball done, and then play ping pong from midnight till 1 a.m. every night when I was a freshman. So I just love it. It's really good for hand-eye coordination. It's really good for hand quickness. And when we were in Barcelona together, they had a really nice family hospitality room, and they had ping pong in there. And once I started beating everybody, then everyone seemed to gather around and want to challenge me and play. And it was a blast. I played everyone: Drexler, Jordan, Mullen, and like you said, David Stern. And Jordan did not take the losses very well, that's for sure. And Stern didn't either. I had to play Stern 2 or 3 times, but, you know, I was able to handle them, and it's probably the only time I've ever beat Michael Jordan in any type of game.
Christian, I think we have a match underway because I actually played at the University of North Florida for a couple years.
Ping pong at UNF?
Well, you call it table tennis if it's competitive. Ping pong is recreational. So, I mean, if you want to play me, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I got a nice ping pong table in my house, so whenever you want, bring your dad out, bring yourself out, and, you know.
Okay. All right.
And I beat everybody. I'm not, you know.
All right. Well, I'll hand you your first loss. I'm fine with that.
I won't hold back on your dad just because he's getting up there in age.
Well, this isn't about my dad. This is about you and me. I feel like I can take you.
Well, that's fine. I say you bring a camera out and we can video it and we'll see how things go.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Christian Laettner joining us on this Friday show of Miller on Sports. Christian, let me ask you this. It's only been 3 exhibition games for Team USA, but in your opinion, is this LeBron James team, is he the focal point?
Well, I think it's definitely Kobe Bryant and LeBron James' team. If Dwayne Wade was there, it would be part of his team too. But Coach K does a very good job at giving ownership of the team back to the player. Once he instills his system and his program and his philosophy, he's very good at handing the team back over to the leaders, to the best players on the team. And I'm sure he's done that. But, it's Kobe's team because of the defense that he brings to the team. It's LeBron's team because he's the best player in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also think that it's Kevin Durant's team because he's the up-and-coming superstar where he's the youngest, he's the best young player on the team. And Coach K's, even mentioned that fact to me where Kevin Durant is the up-and-coming, the future of USA basketball, the future of NBA basketball. So Coach K kept saying to me, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, and Kevin Durant. So I'm looking for them to be the 3 biggest leaders on the team.
Christian, I think the question a lot of people want answered, because I've been asking it over the last few weeks now with Kevin Waters and Matthew Driscoll and a few others on and off air. Could this Olympic men's basketball team, this squad, beat the 92 Dream Team?
Well, of course, I'm a little biased, so it's hard for me to be objective, but I got to pick my team that I was a part of, the 92 Dream Team, beating everybody, anyone that you can throw up against us.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, when all those guys, those 11 All-Stars were on the 92 Dream Team, at that age, I don't know if there was anyone that could beat us. We were just so good, so experienced, so much championship experience. And then there's the ultimate factor there, which is Michael Jordan. And he can even, I think this year's team might have a slight advantage on the perimeter, but I see the 92 Dream Team having a big advantage inside with Ewing and Robinson and Karl Malone and Barkley. Karl Malone and Barkley were 2 of the best power forwards in the history of the game. So, But it was really disappointing when Blake got hurt because, he's the most exciting player in the NBA, and I think the world wants to see his dunks and his high-flying act. So that was disappointing, but I don't think it's going to hurt the team that much. They got Anthony Davis stepping in, who's just a wonderful player. And then Kevin Love and Tyson Chandler will be able to shore up the middle, so I think they'll be fine, but, that 92 Dream Team, they were just unstoppable.
A Friday chat with Christian Laettner, a friend of the program, also former NBA All-Star, 13 years in the league, a member of the 1992 Dream Team. You can find him on Twitter at Laettner B-Ball. Also check out LaettnerBball.com to learn more about the Christian Laettner Basketball Academy. And, of course, his coverage of Team USA with Fox Sports. All the videos are up at foxsports.com. Christian, do you think Spain and or Argentina can give the United States fits?
I think there's about 4 or 5 teams that can give this year's Olympic team fits for a little while, for maybe 2 quarters, 3 quarters, but eventually the defensive pressure and the athleticism is just going to get to the opposing teams. You can see in Brazil that, they might have outplayed us even the first 6 to 8 minutes of the game, but when you just, every substitution Coach K brings in, the level of play doesn't go down. The level of play might actually go up a little bit, especially, like I said, when Westbrook and Durant came in the other night. Westbrook was just all over them defensively. They really started running more fast break points, easy buckets. So I don't see any team except Spain maybe in the hunt like the last 6 minutes of the game because we're just too good. The type of defense that Coach K demands for them to play, it's too hard to withstand for the entire game, the entire length of the game. So I would be surprised if anyone, got within 10 points by the time the final buzzer rings.
Very interesting. It is 1600 The Beach and Miller on Sports. You can listen online to the conversation and the show weekdays 4 to 6 p.m. at 1600thebeach.com. Christian, I know you're a big fan of basketball, of course, table tennis, or if you want to call it ping pong. What is your other favorite Olympic sport?
During the summertime, I would say track and field is the most interesting to me after basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I love the track and field. I'm really looking forward to watching Bolt run again this year, seeing if he can, win the 100 and the 200 again. He's been challenged lately the last few years. He had a false start and got disqualified. So I think the new false start rules will be a game changer, because I don't think you can, jump off before the gun goes even one time anymore without being disqualified. So I really like the track and field events. My family and we were watching some of the track events last night. We DVR'd them and some of the qualifying things, and my daughter used to run track, and we're all really looking forward to it. So I would say track and field. Now in the winter games, I really like the winter games. All the skating events and the bobsledding and the crashes on the luge and the bobsledding, that's kind of fun. But my girls, my family, they're also planning on going to some gymnastics events, because those are very entertaining. So
well, Christian, enjoyed the Olympics. We're all out of time.
We sure are, Richard. I'm sorry. I'm busy. I got a million things to do this morning.
It's all good. Thanks for spending some time with us, and enjoy some Team USA basketball.
Okay, Richard.